Welcome back, friendly people. I'll say friendly people from now on, guys. Welcome back to the Y Explorer channel. I'm here at the confluence of the River Taraneg with the Y, right in the upper Y. Plynlimon is just there. We'll be in Plynlimon. Well, we're in the Plynlimon range now. But I'm here to start a walk of two rivers. The Taraneg, from the confluence to its source, which is just below the summit of Plynlimon at 2,500 feet, well, near on 2,500 feet. Then I'm going to summit Plynlimon, drop back down towards the Bidnu, which is 4 kilometers east. And then the next day we're going to walk the River Bidnu, more or less into Langurig, where the river enters the Y. I haven't been back here for, blimey, 5 years to the day almost, guys. Oh, not guys, friendly people. I'm aware, I've been made aware that, you know, both guys and girls watch my videos, and that is very true. It's a good point. I forget the guy's channel name now, Neanderthal Outdoors. A good point, and I was aware of it, in fact. I just ignored it. So what to call you? Friendly people? Folk? People? Peeps? Beings? I don't know, I'll go with the flow, alright? And that's what this is about, this walk. I'm just going to go with the flow. I'm going to relax and see what unfolds. It's a mountain walk this time, guys. Yeah, it's a mountain walk. And we'll be near the source of the Y, in fact, before the day is up. So I look forward to being back up into the Plynlimon, or Pimlimon, as the Welsh like to call it. It means five peaks. Alright, I'll bring you back when I've got something else to say. But meanwhile, I'm just going to stand here and admire this confluence with the Y. Alright. Yeah, the Y Valley walk. I leant on the bridge there. That's more or less the start of the Y Valley walk, although the source of the Y is a good few miles northwest from where I am now. Yeah, I was just admiring the confluence there. Just noticed a good number of butterflies bobbing about the flowers right next to the Taraneg and the Y. It was really quite beautiful. I've walked through here once before. 5 years ago to the day. I'm a day early, but 5 years ago tomorrow, Paul and I came up here to walk the Y source for the first time. Yeah, good memories. I remember it now. In actual fact, there's a photograph on my Instagram. If you guys go to my Instagram, it's called Y Explorer Mark. I'll put the details below. But there's a picture of a fern growing out of a tree. Well, that was taken along here somewhere. It's probably not here now, but yeah, it was taken along this stretch of road here. It is here. It's right in front of me. This is 5 years on now, guys. It's right in front of me. You can't see it, but I'll show you. I'm going to take another photograph and we'll do a quick comparison. Alright, here's the photo. Yeah, so that's how much, I was quite excited about that. So that's how much an evergreen grows in 5 years. A little tiny sproutling, wasn't it, 5 years ago, but now it's growing really quite nicely. Well, that just came without warning. Just as well I had my brolly handy. I mean, I haven't got my waterproofs on. So there's one advantage of a brolly. Quick access. Yeah, that just opened up. And I would have got fairly wet.
How can you see into my eyes like open doors, leading you down into my core, where I've become so numb without a soul. My spirit's leaving somewhere cold until you find it there and lead it back home.
A four-wheel drive just went past, like a Suzuki, you know. I'm on this forestry track. Well, you know where I am, guys. Girls. Well, this is my point. It was women, 2 women in the four-wheel drive. And I was just thinking, I have every respect for women. But when you say women, it says woman, right? Or female. I always say feline. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but there are kind of grey areas in it all, aren't there? Do you know what I'm saying? You say female, of course you're referencing male. You say woman, and you're referencing, again, males, men. What is it, woo or man? Perhaps we are together. We are meant to be together. Well, for sure, without a shadow of doubt. So yeah, I have every respect for that. And sometimes I use the word guys, and I don't mean any harm by it at all. So I'll try and remember and say friendly people, something neutral, do you know what I mean? I'm going to try and find something neutral. Of course, I've got Neanderthal Outdoors to thank. Alright, so thanks. You've made me aware, and I don't mind being aware. I really don't. Got no problem with that. Alright. That's where we're heading. That way. But not before visiting the Roman fort Caegea. It's called Caegea. It's dating back, well, it dates back to AD 57 roughly, and it signifies Emperor Nero's abortive campaign in Wales. You can't see much, but it's here. Yeah, the fort is right in front of us. The best way for me to show you Caegea is from the air. I haven't got a drone. So this Google image will have to do. You can see clearly it arrives at a point at the north end of the fort. And its dimensions were 390 feet on the west and east side, and somewhere in the region of 270, 290 feet at the north and south sides. It was about 2.25 acres in total area. and it's too small. It was too small to house a cohort of about 500 men. So there's been a big debate as to what the purpose of this Roman fort was. Well, I don't know, and I don't think they know. Anyhow, it's quite fascinating that a Roman fort was here in AD 57. That's a long time ago. But these hills would have looked much the same. Plonk. Go the electrolytes. Yeah, I carry these high five electrolytes with me all the time now. They really do work. I recommend them. I'll show you my bottle. Paul left me this bottle. It's a brilliant bit of kit. I've not showed it you before. Yeah, it folds. It folds up once you're finished with it. So you can reuse it again and again and again. And I just stash it away in my rucksack, and when I refill, it comes back out. So I'm very grateful to Paul for leaving me this bit of kit. He always did think quite creatively, Paul. He had some good kit. And I brought his tent out with me again. So I look forward to pitching that. Look forward to seeing what the pitch is. Be up in the mountains, that will. Alright, I'm going to get going. The next time you'll hear from me is possibly in the forest or on top of one of these hills, because I'm seeking to get some good views. Alright, catch you up. Nice and dry underneath here. Yes, sirree. I mean, it's only good in fair conditions. I mean, if it was blowing a hoolie or you're in a storm, it wouldn't be any good. But I'm walking through a plantation and it's ideal. Yeah, happy as Larry.
How can you see into my eyes like open doors, leading you down into my core, where I've become so numb without a soul. My spirit's sleeping somewhere cold until you find it there and lead it back home.
Wake me up!
Wake me up inside.
Wake up!
Wake me up inside.
Save me!
Call my name and save me from the dark.
Wake me up!
Beat my blood to
Can't
rise
wake up!
before I come undone.
Save me!
Save me from the nothing I've become. Now that I know what I'm without, you can't just leave me. Breathe into me and make me real. Bring me to life.
Wake me up!
Wake me up inside.
Wake up!
Wake me up inside. Call my name and save me from the dark.
Wake me up!
Beat my blood to rise.
Staccato steps up this hill. Bit of training. As we go on up. Yeah, you got a little bit of perspective there as that truck went by. It's this is only a portion of Plynlimon. The Plynlimon range is huge. So what we were looking at there was not just the source of the Y beyond, but the source of the Taraneg. That's where we're heading. All right, let's get going. It is 3:20, so maybe up to the source in an hour and a half, couple of hours. All right. Almost there. They're in this shelter now, guys, girls. Busy. Well, I'm going to cross the road, follow the Taraneg up to the source. Well, I'm just going to take some photographs. I might do the odd bit of filming, but I'll put some music to it. I'm going to have a bit of a rest. So the next time you'll see me or hear from me is probably right at the top end of the river. Meanwhile, I'm going to have some dates. Brought some dates with me. I'm hungry. Good energy.
How can you see into my eyes like open doors, leading you down into my core, where I've become so numb without a soul. My spirit's sleeping somewhere cold until you find it there and lead it back home.
Wake me up!
Wake me up inside.
Wake up!
Wake me up inside.
Save me!
Call my name and save me from the dark.
Wake me up!
Lead my blood to
Can't
rise
wake up!
before I come undone.
Save me!
Save me from the nothing I've become.
Yeah, that was just deep. I went right under there. So I'll get up a bit higher. All right. Here's the source of the Taraneg, guys. The interior, or one part of the interior of Plynlimon. We'll just drop over here, or maybe not. Looks kind of bleak, doesn't it? But you can see the Taraneg to the bottom right. It's a stream now. That is bog. That's deep and wet. All of that. I'll just sit here for a bit. Yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, that's it. It's a bit out of the wind now. Yeah, I'm quite happy with where I am. I'm right at the source of the Taraneg. I can see it. I'm observing it now. I could go to where it's a trickle. I mean, a real trickle. I could climb up there and drop back down. In actual fact, yeah, I'll go a bit further on up. But I'm not crossing this in front of me. Too much bog. Alright, so just a little bit more climbing and then drop back down. But it's nice. It's really nice. It's a nice sight. Yeah, once you're out the wind, it's all nice and slowed down. It's really nice. I cannot help but remember Paul and I crossing over there. We dropped down from Plynlimon and crossed over there. Ha! We did not know that we were passing the Taraneg source. I thought about that back there as well. First 2.5 kilometres of the walk. Near Cargia, the Roman fort. Paul and I made that wrong decision. We made a wrong decision. Well, it wasn't wrong. It didn't turn out wrong at all. Because years later, I returned to walk the Taraneg. And I had a good memory of Paul and I walking the first 2.5 k of this river. If we hadn't have made that mistake, I wouldn't have that memory. It's funny how things work out, isn't it? It's really odd how things work out. These butterflies, they struggle when they get wet. He's not having a good time of it. I think he's trying to dry off. Now then, this is all boggy and thick tussock grass. And notice I got some boots on. Now, for those who wear trail shoes, all well and good when you're on the trail, truly. But I've been walking in and out of bog all day, not very good for bogland. If you're on the trail, fair enough. But when you're going cross country through the bog and through this tussock grass and through this elephant grass, nah, doesn't do it. You need boots. You need good boots. These are Scarpa. My feet are nice and dry. And that's the way I want to keep them. Wow. Check this sphagnum moss out, guys, girls. It's wonderful. That's a big lump, isn't it? That's incredible. Let's touch it. Wow. Yeah, that's beautiful. Sphagnum moss. Sphagnum moss. Look inside there. It's very important stuff. This creates the peat. It absorbs a lot of carbon. And it's right next to the headwaters of the Taraneg. I can step over it now. But it comes through this, all this acid grassland. Comes through here. It's a beautiful stream. And it's gathered some pace already. That's where it's coming from. That's Plynlimon up there. So the Taraneg starts right at the base of Plynlimon, the summit. The trig point is up there, right at the base of the summit. Sure does gather a lot of water already. I'm not going right to the tip of this stream here. That would take me 2 hours going through all this, literally. I mean, check it out. You try walking through there. But we're here, we're right at the source. It's right there, look. Right there. Plynlimon is there. That's beautiful. It's wonderful here. Absolutely gorgeous. What an ecosystem. What an epic planet. I'm surrounded by this water. This is a water world around here, guys, girls. This is a water world around here. Yeah, just listen to that. Water coming in from everywhere. Amazing. Incredible. To think, you know, 70% of our planet is water, but only 2.5% is fresh water. So we've got to look after it, haven't we? Alright, I'm going to get going. I'm going to take some photographs and going to try and find a pitch later on. Beautiful here. I feel like David Bellamy. This is what all the sphagnum moss makes. This wonderful peat. All this wonderful peat. There's a little under a metre here. This here at the bottom is probably 1,000 years old. Literally it takes 1,000 years for a metre of peat to be accumulated. And it's all the sphagnum moss that does it. Let's have a whiff. My brother enjoyed smelling this stuff. Yeah, it's deep, earthy, peaty. Yeah, a lot of carbon stored in this peat. Some of the biggest carbon storage systems on the planet are these moors and these fells in the British Isles. I don't know much about it, but I do know that a lot of fells and a lot of the mountains around here were drained of water decades ago, and there's a big campaign now to infill all the irrigation that was created, because basically the hills have been drying out and the sphagnum moss has been reducing. So that's, you know, that's pretty critical. And so there are big efforts now to restore Plynlimon. Well, the Pimlimon project is called. I'll put a link below. It's called the Pimlimon project. And it's here to restore these peat bogs, which I'm walking through now. Absolutely wonderful.
How can you see into my eyes like open doors, leading you down into my core, where I've become so numb.
Well. That's the bog bashing over with. I just thought of one other person who likes a bit of bog bashing, and that's Nick, the Northern Wayfarer. You like a bit of bog bashing, Nick, don't you? All good fun. Okay, we've got a track for at least 2.5 kilometres. Nice and easy. I'm not walking over land again. Not just yet. Anyway, we've got the River Bidnu in the morning. Bidno. So we'll be dropping down there, in fact. All right, really good day. A really good day. It's 20 past 6. I've been filming, photographing, admiring. You know, time goes by, doesn't it? Because we enjoy ourselves so much. Okay. Gate. Climb. I always climb gates. Literally, because I like to use my core. Any chance to exercise and strengthen my body, I take it, you know. Alright, well, I've walked this track once before, back in 2014 with my brother Paul. I remember it well, just coming over the top there. Wow, superb memories, superb. Yeah. Well, I'm pitched. And I'm pitched right in front of the River Wye source. Yeah, I had no idea I'd be here today. This is absolutely brilliant. Just above an old camp, going back 5 years to the day. I should get a good night's sleep here. I couldn't find anywhere else. It's a marginal flat spot. You'll see what I mean. It's a marginal flat spot. I've tested it out, it's pretty good. So the door opens with a view of the source of the Wye, right in front of me, Plynlimon. And my previous camp with Paul, back in 2014, back in August 2014. I couldn't have asked for better. I never anticipated being here today. There we are. Source of the Wye. Above the tent there, the River Wye to the left there, and a previous camp back in 2014. Oh wow, I'm just amazed. This is our previous camp down there. 5 years ago to the day. Okay, gonna get some food on. Yeah, cooking in the vestibule tonight. Boil the dried vegetables first. I allowed them to soak for 10-15 minutes. Now I'm gonna boil them up. And then add some soya mince, bean feast, and then some skipjack tuna. I must stress that soya is not the primary reason for forests being deforested. The primary reason for forests being deforested is meat, beef, pig and chickens. 90% of soya produced, harvested, grown
is fed to animals. Not only that, animals are a huge motivation for deforestation too, in order to graze them. So, it's a huge issue. Meat is a huge issue, not necessarily soya. Only a fraction of soya is eaten by human beings. Interesting point to note. Alright. I'm eating my meal with my headlamp on low, and I got my new light as well. Which is this super lightweight thingy-majig here. I bought it from Treadlight. Many of you will know what Treadlight is and what it sells, or what he sells. Not sure what his name is. It's a good little light though. You know, I can see what I'm doing here. It's just enough. Alright, food. And then I'm gonna rest. And dream. And dream some good dreams. Deep rest. That's what I'm here for. Deep rest. I always am. I'm always here for deep rest. Never here for a frolic. There's been some serious things happen in my life. And I need to heal some wounds. So that's what I come out camping for, really, guys and girls, is to heal the wounds and to feel life as it was meant to be, I think. Alright, I'll see you in the morning. I've enjoyed your company today. It's been really good. I enjoy talking to you and sharing my thoughts and you know, sharing spectacular environments such as this. Okay, sweet dreams.